If you're using ASEA redox, do you have to take supplements? Now, some of you might be taking handfuls of supplements every single day, and you're wondering, now that I start redox, do I continue doing that? Do I stop? Is this a replacement? Maybe you have a cabinet full of supplements, as I know I do, and you're wondering, well, what's the correlation here? And do I need to continue with everything? In this video, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know so that you can make an informed decision for yourself. And if you're new to my content, my name is Danielle Matthews. I am a biologist. I got my degree at the University of Virginia, and shortly after graduation, I lost my health completely in my 20s. I was hit by a drunk driver, and that put me on a journey of trying to get my health back. And through that healing journey, I found a lot of modalities out there, and the one thing that I absolutely love and educate everybody I meet on is the ASEA redox signaling technology, because it is foundational to your health. Cellular health is something everyone will be speaking about, and I certainly do all the time on this channel. So if you get value from this, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and now let's answer this question. There's really two schools of thought on this that I have seen over the last decade with people that use the ASEA. And what I can tell you is that number one, there is no contraindication. So when you put more redox into your body, there's already redox in there. Redox molecules are already interacting with your supplements, with your medications, with everything that you're currently doing, all the therapies. So adding this is not going to do anything. It can augment, right? It can amplify the impact. And the other thing is that ASEA redox is not nutrition. There's no nutritional value in this, all right? So it's not a supplement for your supplements. It doesn't replace them, and it's not going to be doubling up on anything that you're doing, all right? This is completely different. So should you stay on your supplements? Should you go off of them? What do you want to do? Well, the first group of people that I work with kind of have the mentality of, well, let's keep everything the same. We'll add in one new variable and we'll see what happens. That was my personal mentality as a biologist. I'm like, we can only have one variable here. So you can add in the redox, and then you can start to see, okay, how am I feeling? What's shifting, right? Fill out your health tracker and you start to see the shifts that are happening. I remember one of my friends, Bob, it's actually his name. He's actually a great musician. And Bob found that when he started the redox, his vitamin D levels went up. And he said, I couldn't believe it. I'd been supplementing with vitamin D. Nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. All of a sudden I add ASEA, and he goes, Danielle, vitamin D is not in ASEA. I said, nope, it's not. But it's kind of like the construction worker coming to the job site, and now all of a sudden that material that's been sitting there on the job site, in this case vitamin D, now all of a sudden can get put to use, and the cells are able to grab it and do what they need to do with it. So just an interesting thing to know. Now other people say, look, I'm tired of the handfuls of supplements. Like I want to throw them down, the toilet. I'm sick of taking all of these pills, and they just stop their supplements and they start the ASEA, and they say, okay, if this is going to help my body to regain balance, I didn't need all of these things before, let me just see what the redox brings. Now, that could be helpful if perhaps the issue in your body was not the materials, right, at the job site. The issue was the labor force. You needed more worker bees. Well, now with this, you're getting the worker bees, but you're not getting the supplements. So, understand that each body is different. What your needs are different. And you might find that if you stop your supplements and you start the redox, all of a sudden you might feel a little off, and you're going, well, is the redox making me feel off, or what's going on here? And I'm here to tell you there's no mechanism of action that can make you feel bad, okay, by taking this. You can detoxify at the beginning, sure. And, we can go into what that looks like, and I've done a video on what detox looks like, and it's just a short healing crisis as things flush out. But it might be that you continue to use that herb or that supplement because it's really helping your body and you're needing that particular thing like magnesium or whatever it might be. And now you're adding this in and it's amplifying the impact like it did for my friend Bob. So ultimately it's your choice, right? You get to figure out, it's your body, what's going to be best. What I decided to do was I added in the ASEA. I was on handfuls of supplements and medication. So what I did, I added in the redox. I understood what it was doing on a biological level. And I thought, okay, there's a cascading effect that's happening in my body. Let's give my body time to just figure out what it can do with all the things that I'm doing. And then very slowly, I started to eliminate things because I realized, okay, I don't think I need this anymore. This was masking some symptom. Let me get rid of it because I think the root of the issue is resolved. And all of a sudden, got rid of that thing, still felt good. And so I just slowly started to eliminate. And now, every so often I'll add things in. If I feel like, I could use some more omegas, I could use some biome, something for my gut biome that can really help, prebiotic, probiotic, those sorts of things. I'll add in as needed, but the baseline is always redox. To me, it is the number one thing. It's why I see so many practitioners actually, they say, look, 90 days on ASEA redox before we supplement with anything else, before we add any nutrition or herbs or anything. Let's just see what your body can do to recalibrate itself. And then we'll figure out where are the weak points that you still might need something else to supplement. So I hope you found value in this. If you have questions, of course, you can put them in the comments. You can always reach out to me. If you're looking at getting started with this or your family getting started, I'm here to support you. I'd be happy to work with you. My information is in the description. Just go ahead and send me a message and I'll see you on the other side.